What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video, and all good things must come to an end. And we have entered the final phase of the good bad guy Showdown weekend content block. So we're going to go ahead and knock out the final tours on Hell Mode within the good bad guy limited time tour. So we're going to start off with the challenge tour, the Son of Haku. All you need is the official debuting Showdown champion of this MLE with Tama Tonga, the new bloodline modern era trickster. So we're going to go ahead, take care of this one node, which is going to give us some 6-star gold tokens and 5,000 of those bloodline takeover medallions for this weekend content. So we're going to go ahead and hop on in. We already got them selected. You see what we're running here. The double blue and green move damage galore. And we have the honky tonk blues so we can cycle in a 40% gem damage trap. So we're going to go ahead and hop in and make easy work of the head of the table, Roman Reigns modern era tech. And we're going to keep on rolling. Look, I'm going to be real with y'all. This guy is growing on me. I still stand on what I said before. I would not take him up to 6-star gold. I will, however, take him up to 6-star silver so I can utilize him for his entourage ability. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to beef this damage up, and it's going to be an easy clap. It's already over. He's already lost. We don't got to do nothing too crazy. We'll just make a couple matches, and that will be the end of Roman Reigns here, and then we can keep on going when it pertains to this content, because the last one we can also utilize Tama Tonga. Now, if things get out of hand and we're not able to get all the way through it with him, we will utilize my boy Final Boss Rock, and there are also a couple other characters that can be used for this contest. And this is one of those benefits of getting characters early with these MLEs, is that you are able to do extra things to get extra rewards and resources. So boom, we got those, and we got some strikers, so that's great. That is great. Now, aside from Tama Tonga making his debut, we had the surprise release of OTC, original tribal chief Roman Reigns modern era striker, who was, in my opinion, hands down the best striker in the entire game. Let alone, in my opinion, he is one of the best champions overall in the game, and I feel that he is going to age really good in this game. He's going to be around. He's going to be in the top conversation for a very, very long time. So now we're going to go ahead and roll into this one and knock out what we need to. The contest superstars here are either Tama Tonga, Fatu, Rikishi, New Gen Powerhouse Head Shrinker, Rockin' Reigns, Roman Reigns Legend Powerhouse, Final Boss Rock, Modern Era Striker, Naomi, Return of the Glow, Modern Era Striker, and of course, Rest in Paradise, my boy, Wild Samoan Striker Legend Alpha. So those are the characters we can use here, and of course, we have our boy Tama Tonga already at the helm, and we'll throw someone in there alongside him. We will go ahead and use Charlotte Flair just for the Smackdown link. So this is just a good little tandem here, because even in a situation where we were our post MP 99 MP with Tama Tonga and Charlotte Flair, you could easily use one of his choose moves to load up her blues, and she'd be off to the races. So obviously this is going to be a little more tedious this go around, because of course we are getting into hell mode, so the damage might be a little more than what it would initially be. And we don't got to do nothing too crazy. We'll just go ahead and do some wild cards right there. Boom, drop everything down, fully loaded, and it's over. So this is one of the things that I'm really enjoying about this. I am still getting over the fact that I'm up to 1,700 shards of Jacob Fatu. I am praying for a Hail Mary pass. I get really blessed. You know how I do with the backstage passes. I am praying tenfold that I'm able to get a couple of doses of his 30 shards throughout the rest of this MLC. That would be amazing. Of course, also staying on top of things when it comes to content and resources and rewards from the contest. Now, I already know that with this, I'm not going to get any further. I will show you where I ended, because I was able to clear out the highest I'd probably be able to get earlier on when I did the normal and the hard mode clears. But we're going to go ahead and take care of business right here. I'm not even going to lie. With all the trouble that Hulk Hogan has gotten himself into, I literally almost had a spasm moment. I'm like, what if that was Fabulous Moolah, the Terror Twins of old, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to rock and roll. We're going to get right here. We're just going to do a quick little load up. This should be enough so we can buff the damage again. So yep, there we go. All right, boom. We'll beef it up again. 2 mil easy. 2 mil easy. And then, yeah, it's over. So this is why I'm enjoying him a lot. 6-star bronze, 6-star silver. He's able to cakewalk these people without issue, especially with the cycling from the Honky Tonk Blues. Other than that, though, I mean, it's all about preference, what you like, what you're willing to do, what you're willing to invest in. So for me, entourage ability alone, not taking him to 6-star gold. Still have to max out Ozzy Osbourne. Now, I know for sure with the upcoming talent up, the feud prep talent up, right? And Jacob Fatu now being made crystal clear to be the faction feud champion of this scenario, right? It is going to be highly interesting to see. As you can see, I'm not going to be able to get there. I will more than likely commit. I might. Keyword is might, y'all, because I really want Jacob Fatu. I might commit to doing one mega pull for Jacob. If we get the gear, that would be lovely. You know, if we get the 41 and there's no one else in the loot with his gear, then we know that we got him for sure. If not, though, I mean, just get as close as we can. That's literally where I'm at with it. Get as close as possible. Do our due diligence to get as close as possible to him and hope for the best. The sooner I get him, the better. Only downside of it all is that with the move that I've been saying and been sticking to and preaching to the choirs for a while now in my previous videos, the move that I would like to do the most this talent up is the move to move up a couple characters to four characters to fully max 6-star gold, and that in turn would give me the one of the clearings for the league up. That would give me get me closer to League 24. For League 23, you gotta max out moves, 70 moves maxed out, and you have to take up 10 people fully maxed at 6-star gold. So with certain situations that did take place, we were able to dabble and we were able to get a couple of characters up. And because of certain situations, we maxed out certain people. So that was what was allotted to us. We were able to make those moves, and I'll show you at the end of this video. But at the same time, RESPECT, your resources, respect your tokens, coins, and TP, right? So TCT, you want to make sure that you never go broke. Now, I wouldn't, if you're literally looking at my resources right now, I wouldn't go broke per se, because plus with the victory tours reloading, I'll be back up at the snuff. But looking at the amount that it would take, I believe it would be like 1.5 billion. I think it would be like 1.5, so 1,500,000,000. That's the amount that it would take to max out the talent up, and that would be the same amount that I would be doing taking up the characters that I want to take up. But we will see how things go. We will see how things unfold, right? Because literally with the the thing is, the blessing from taking those characters up is it's basically a reversal thing. When you take up the moves, you get up to 70 moves, right? When you get those all maxed out, that in turn gives you coins. But by you using your coins to take up the characters, you get TP back. So I wouldn't be in a drought when it pertains to TP if there's a master manager, right? I wouldn't be hurting then for that, you know? So I mean, there's a lot of ways this could go. But we have to see how things are going to play out. And so for me, I would love for a situation to work out where I do get the moves that I want to do. I make the moves that are needed. I get them cleared. I'm able to bounce back because we do have the MLC prize wall, so we can stack our resources there and get 500 million there. We'll be back over $1 billion, right? Then we have the victory tours. That's going to be a couple extra 100 mil, depending on who we're able to bring home, right? So that is what I am hoping for. What actually ends up happening can be up to debate. But basically take those characters up, make those final moves, and we will call it a day when it comes to that. Cody's probably going to kick out here. Yeah, he's going to get out. It was close, no cigar, but it's not the end of the world either. I mean, it's basically going to be done. We'll be able to load everything up, and then one more cycle, it's over. So he does that. Boom. Close, no cigar. We were almost there. But it's been fun so far with this MLC. I'm still trying to spread the word of MLE just because of the whole paid live event. You know what I'm saying? Gone are the days of pay-per-views. So why not just try to see what happens? So we're going to go ahead and do this. Load everything up. Get the blues going. And then we will just rock and roll. And I'll just showcase what I would like to do. Oh, why you have to do that to me? All right. Is this the submission one? It's the submission one, so we'll just kick out of it. It's not the end of the world. We'll kick out. Yeah, we're definitely going to kick out. Boom. And it is over for you, Cody. The nightmare has ended. The nightmare has ended. But definitely want to just stay up on my due diligence, man. Definitely getting as ahead as I have. I definitely want to get into a situation where I am able to capitalize and get Jacob. That is my only objective, y'all. I genuinely, the only character I want this month is Jacob. That is the only character I want. I want to get this TP. I'm going to use that towards him. Any coins that I get is going toward him. I already got the star fragments to fill out his hollow star. The gear, it is a good look, but that can come later. I want Jacob Fatu, and he's awesome. I really am surprised he's a defensive acrobat. Kind of makes sense with the nerf to gem damage. I do understand that. But as unpredictable as he is, it would make more sense for him to have been a chaotic character. But I do believe I have a lot of defensive acro shards laying around. So actually, we'll go ahead and do that. We will do a little field trip before we roll out of here because this went by a lot easier and a lot smoother than I thought. But as you can see, we were able to get at least to the 24th out of 25. We were able to get that far. Doing the mega, having the contest superstars, we were able to reach that much. I mean, we're missing out on those, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. And again, we were able to do everything. My faction fam, NWO, Broken Skulls, was able to max this out like literally within the first few hours. Even if that, when it came to the competition. And it's always great to see that, you know, you're a part of a faction, make them more utilized with getting certain rewards and resources. And this time around, I will say this showdown was good. The last couple of showdowns, I was hitting the mark. I was missing the mark every single time when it came to those different resources, especially the MLC item that got you further ahead, right? I was missing it, but this one, we knocked it out of the park. 24 out of 25 is a blessing within itself. But aside from that, go down here. You can see we already took up a couple people. So right now, my max people are Charlotte Flair, Tech, Acro Rhea, Trickster Liv, Tech Rock, Striker Rock, Showboat Vader, and Rockin' Roman Powerhouse, because they had the event where you get points for working on a legend, and the only person that was left that made sense to take up and utilize coinage on was Rockin' Roman. So we got him out of the way. So now we're up to 7 people. So there's a couple ways that this could go here. Okay, you need a total of 10 to go up right now. So nothing's changed as far as I know. CM Punk will go up. Muhammad Ali will go up. Muhammad Ali, even though I don't have all the bells and whistles for him, and he is a tad bit slow, but the Broski Merricks broke it down that basically, even though he's slow, he hits hard. So it's a blessing that like I said, a lot of the characters I took up, it wasn't for meta reasons. It's because I was a huge fan of them, and then other ones were meta reasons. Like, I'm never going to question taking up The Rock. Never going to question taking up Vader. Been a big, huge fan of him. I love Rhea Ripley. I've always loved Rhea ever since she came into the game. So getting her was great. Pulling Liv and getting her recruited and everything, that was a blessing in itself. Charlotte, respect what she does in the business, and it just so happens that she's also one of the best waifus in the entire game, so that's always great. Can't be blundered by any multiplied gem reversals or anything like that. She's always just going to be raw gem damage, which is a gift in itself. CM Punk, always been a huge fan of Pepsi Phil, so glad that we got him. Still looking for that, either that end of Ruthless Aggression, or maybe even early PG or Reality CM Punk with the long hair and the lip ring. That would be fire. Looking forward to that one coming, because I know he's going to move units just like OTC is. But long story short of it, we're definitely going to take up CM Punk. We're going to take up Muhammad Ali, and I mentioned it before. Looking at the audible that was made, we will still take up The Undertaker, but with The Undertaker now, we are more than likely also going to take up Charlotte Flair. Now, I will come through my roster and see what moves can be made that are a little bit far more affordable, whether in like entourage-wise, we can see what's going on there. Even, I might even go as far as working on see what promoters I can take up, honestly, like Icons of WrestleMania, and see what we can take up if that spares us a little bit, you know what I mean? So, right now, for sure, though, Ali, Punk, and Taker are definitely going up. Hail Mary Pass, Showboat Charlotte could go up as well. There's no doubt about that. She is highly valuable to my roster. Put too much into her not to take her up. But so if I really wanted to go for broke and guarantee that I take everybody up and guarantee that I max out the talent up, we'll take up Charlotte. And then we'll just have 11 characters going up, right? But if not, if we can find some other moves to do that don't cost us, we'll do that. Or we can even take up Maxine Dupree, because Maxine is also great. Maxine and Charlotte both have 100% gem damage straps on them, and that makes them monsters. So it's going to be amazing. I definitely know for sure I will need to pick up a La Familia plate in the future for Maxine so she can cycle. So Honky Tonk Blues all day for my boy Tamatanga and for my girl Tech Charlotte, but we're going to need that La Familia for Maxine to get her really working and flowing. And, of course, stacking up on the UCC so we can get Mello. Unless we can pull him and recruit him early, that'll help out with our girl Rhea. We'll take him up. We got the TP for him. We can get him up and get him moved up to 6-star bronze, 26K. And then that'll be golden. And then the last one will be Braun Breaker. The only person right now, literally, that's still coming to mind that I could use him for, in my opinion, that come to mind for me, would definitely be Vader if I wanted to run like the bleed move. That's an option there. Another one that comes to mind is Charlotte, but she's so low charge that she can easily do either or. But I mean, blue and the yellow off at the top, that would be a great look for her as well. There are other people that could. I mean, even Maxine Dupree. That would work, I mean, with the plus for the blue, but then we also have Lawler there. So it's not the end of the world, and there's also going to be other color combinations, I'm sure of it, just like there's been the mention of the possibility of other types of Piper plates coming out. I can easily see them doing a blue and green +4. You could see maybe a black and red +4. There's going to be other color combos for sure when we as we get further ahead, and hopefully they continue the theme and it's NXT characters. So maybe when Trick Williams pulls up or Ethan Ego Page pulls up, that is a thing. We will see. But nonetheless, y'all, that is the video. I am hyped for that. Again, to get this far as I have already out of the gate, I mean, 1,300 shards. It can go any way, but I'm going to stay humble with this. I'm praying for the best. I would love to get him. I would love to recruit him. We got to get our blue up. Definitely recruiting him will help us get our blue up. You know what I mean? And doing that talent up will get our blue up with all those TP that we're going to be able to get of the different colors. So, we're rebounding on everything. And it would just be amazing to get this guy and add him to the squad. His trainer ability is also absolutely amazing. It's absolutely immaculate. Trifecta all the way around. So he's going to have usage, so much usage. Oh my God, I'm going to be using him for everything. Like, just like back in the day, how I used to have a situation with the new face of America, Kevin Owens, where I took him in and had him fighting everybody and anything. This was before straps. This was before medals and skill plates. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I might do a world tour with Jacob Fatu. So that's the video, y'all. And we got to make a big decision. This is going longer than I thought it would. But we got to make a big decision, y'all. We got to make a huge decision because we got blessed, y'all. We got blessed with that. We got 40. We got over 40K. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking at the Bubba specs. I got a lot more characters, husbando and waifu, that could utilize this. I'm not lying to you. I mean, Tama immediately comes to mind for this. But then I also was able to pull Julius Creed. And after watching Merrick's gameplay on him, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might pick this up. I might. Now, there are a couple other things. Like, I might have to check out Professor Gaming. I was looking at the Bubba specs when you activate purple moves. Increase purple gem damage. But then I'm looking at how much gets spammed by, like, you know, my zombie Ricky Steamboat, Julius Creed, Tama. I'm looking at it, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is a great plate, but looking at my roster and who I've got on it, I'd benefit a lot more from Tonga's vest. And then I was looking at this because this would be great to put on, if I recall correctly. This would be great to put on my obviously Mae Young, but this would also be great on going with my Showboat Charlotte. That would be a good look too. So and then another Timeless Styles. I mean, because then I could have it on a couple people. It could go on Tiffany. It could go on Sean. It could go on Rhea. So there's a couple options here. But I'm really leaning, honestly, I already got one of this one. I got plenty of the Mark of the Hero. I'm missing Bubba, and I'm missing the Unbreakable. But the opportunity to go ahead and to pick up that Thomas chest plate, I think I'm going to go with that one, y'all. I think I'm definitely going to go with that. But nonetheless, that is the video, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the opportunity to be a part of your day. And always remember this. Hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved Champions fam. Like the video, share the video. But most importantly of all, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Thank you so much for your time. This is the conclusion of the Good Bad Guy Showdown Weekend Contest content block, and stay tuned for more. You know we got a Town Up video coming up, and you know there's going to be another midweek event, and of course we got Faction Feud Jacob Fatu debut. I am praying, if I decide to do polls on there, I'm praying that I get a boatload of shards of him. I pray that I'm able to get a lot of shards of him, and that gets me closer to him. That's what I'm hoping for. Reality and expectations are two different things, but as long as I throw my hat in there, I know that I did what I could. So until next time, y'all, appreciate you all. Take care. Let me know your moves that you're going to make for your feud Town Up. How many shards of Jacob do you have? And are you excited? What are your thoughts so far with the Bloodline Takeover MLC, or should I say month-long event? Until next time, peace.